It's the final 24 hours before the first launch of my jewelry brand. Let's choose product names, count inventory, and make last-minute edits to get the site ready for launch day. I'm Kay, a multi-passionate entrepreneur, building a jewelry brand and running a notary business all around my 9 to 5. This is the third and final part of my Prep to Launch series, where I'm sharing the behind the scenes as I get ready to launch my jewelry brand called Hyphen in Mood. It's the morning before launch day, and this is pretty much my final 24 hours to get everything done. And we have a full list of things to wrap up, from product naming and descriptions to inventory counts, running mock orders, and pretty much just making sure everything looks and works the way it should on my website. So there's still a lot to do, but I refuse to be stressed. I'm just going to do what I can, and honestly, I just want to enjoy this full process from idea to launch. And sometimes I'm like, why did I give myself a launch date? But I also know if I didn't, I probably would have kept putting it off. So here we are. But right now I've got about 1 hour before I need to head to work. So I'm just going to see what I can realistically knock out this morning. And then later tonight, I actually have 2 notary appointments right after work. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. But this is my prep to launch journey, and we are almost there. So we have finalized the pieces of my collection. We did that in the last video. Now I need to name them. So I've actually already started a little while ago, but I'm kind of falling into a couple of roadblocks. So I thought that I would use ChatGPT to help me name them. So what I just did was uploaded images of each piece into ChatGPT, and then I used a prompt I wrote asking it to act as a luxury jewelry branding expert. I gave it a breakdown of my brand: minimalist, modern, for everyday women, multifaceted woman. So from there, it helped me generate name ideas and product descriptions for each of the pieces. And it honestly has been such a game changer, especially when I'm stuck between concepts or if I need like a creative push. It's seriously like the business associate that I wish I had. So it turned this task into something super inspiring and actually really easy. I'm sure everybody already uses ChatGPT, but if you don't, especially for your small business, highly recommend. Really helped me streamline my ideas and my thoughts. I decided to keep my inventory relatively low. I really want to see what people like. I'm not necessarily following trends. I probably should be, but I'm just going with what feels right and what I love to start off with. Are you looking for the notary? Yes. Managing member on that title. I'm all done.
Do you have your own business?
I do.
Tell me about it.
So I'm just doing a quick check-in, and it's about 12:35 p.m. We go live today at 2 o'clock. I unfortunately have zero marketing out there, which is okay. I'm just doing the best that I can, and I just have had other priorities and just have not had the time to do the type of marketing that I wanted to do for the launch, which it's okay. It is what it is. So some good news and some bad news. So the good news is I did all of my purchase testing. The website should be completely functional, at least based on the tests that I just ran. The challenge I'm having now is that I've actually spent probably the last hour and a half making updates to the website, trying to incorporate all of the really beautiful images that we took in our last video. However, I don't like the changes. Some of the formatting is just not right. I think I actually need to go on the back end and do some coding to be able to reformat some of the actual image orientation, and I just do not have time for that right now. Everything is just oversized, which is not horrible, but I just feel like it looks not great. The thing that's just really annoying is that I was actually really happy with it, and I thought that just incorporating these new photos was going to be like easy. I don't know why I assumed that. It was a really bad assumption. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it, but I'm going to try. Worst case scenario is I just go back to the old images, but it actually takes a lot of time to reformat those back into the website too. So let's see. Which one do you guys like? Let's ask ChatGPT. It is 1:36. Talk about last minute. Oh my goodness. It says it's visually stronger and better represents my tagline. Bold curves, shadow, contrast, pull the viewer in. Okay. Option 1 it is. This is the landing page. So I'm happy with it. I'm actually really happy with it. So we are about 18 minutes from launch, and I just wanted to kind of sit in this moment for a second and just think about how I'm feeling. So I'm very excited, and I'm really proud of myself. I'm honestly so glad that I followed this idea all the way through from concept to launch. And this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. Not so much creating the brand, but more of documenting the process, putting myself out there, and just allowing myself to be seen. But this space has become such a creative outlet for me, and I'm so glad I gave myself permission to build something that reflects who I am. And I hope that if you're thinking about starting something, whether it's a business, a goal, or just going into a new phase in your life, that my little journey just shows that it's okay to begin before you're really ready. That imperfect progress is still progress, and that starting does lead to something even if you don't know where yet. And I still don't know how this launch will go or if this business will grow. But I do know that I created something from an idea, and that's worth celebrating. So thank you so much for being here, for watching, for walking with me through this series. This is the third and final episode of my Prep to Launch series, but we are just getting started. If you're interested to see what comes next, more behind the scenes of building both of my businesses, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.